Hi, hello, good evening, all esteemed members. The first time I want to make a small stream regarding English language and how to develop English language fluency skills. So you can watch hundreds of videos of that. So many YouTubers they will give some tips and tricks everywhere, every time. But the thing, why some people can't speak in English, why they won't like to practice. So first and foremost, I would like to say something how to just develop our communication skills in a different manner. So for that only, I have taken 10 important steps how one can be fluent speaker in English language. The first and foremost thing is learn basic English grammar and vocabulary because languages means of communication. So communication means our ideas, our opinion, our feeling. So everything that depends upon the words. So words are very, very important. Words plays a predominant role in learning a language also because English is our not we are not the non-native speaker. Native speakers we are non-native speakers, and English is not our mother tongue. So we have to know at least basic English grammar regarding tenses and verbs and subject and verb agreement. The very, very basic fundamental things. But merely just thinking about grammar, you can't be a good communicator. For that only, you have to learn a basic grammar. And the most thing is you have to put into practice whatever you learn the basic grammar. You have to application grammar is important and make it those grammar and you have to make everyday conversation. So after having some knowledge regarding this communication, so whatever you talk, that should be constant grammar. So that's reason basic grammar is very important. The second point is, as I told you, the build vocabulary. So you have to know the classified vocabulary. If you want to talk about astronomy, you have to know, you have to use some the classified vocabulary which related to the astronomy. If you want to talk about Indian economy, you have to know something about the economical terms. If you want to talk about the law, you have to know some the class vocabulary which related to the law. So like that, you have to learn. I have to comment over the very basic words which are very important in our day-to-day conversation. The third step is improve listening skill. Because many people they can read, they can listen, they can what we call understand. But the thing is, so they can't speak well because they learn only how to read and they learn only how to listen and how to write. But the thing is, if you want to be a speaker, you have to learn how to speak. So that can be possible only by speaking. And if you want to be a speaker, you have to speak it out. There is no shortcut for that. So speaking is very, very important. But if you neglect speaking, and most of the people they know according to English language there are major four pillars are there. The first one is listening, speaking, reading, and writing. But the first thing, the listening, they are not using properly and they're neglecting, and all the rest of the three things, reading, writing, and listening, they are making it effective. They're learning effectively, but they're neglecting that listening skill because the listening is the key to be a successful speaker. But if you want to be a good speaker, you must be good listener. So listening skill is a small key which opens a big door. That's a communication skill. That is a speaking skill. And the fourth stuff is that is the practice speaking because merely many people they know the what we call the theory about language. They're learning about language, but they are not putting it into practice. So first of all, you have to practice speaking with your friends, with your colleagues, with your near and dear, with your like-minded people. So that whenever you have time, to try to talk something and with your like-minded people, practice speaking. That is only the best way to learn communicative skill. Then the fifth one, read extensively. So reading extensively is very, very important because by reading, what will happen? You will be perfect English about the syntax, the texture, and you'll have some grammatical elements, all things you will be perfect. So that's the reading is the best thing. And the sixth one is watch English movies and TV shows. So what will happen when you're watching English movies? You will taste the nativity. So you will listen directly native speakers. So when the native speakers are speaking, no, they use their body language. They synchronize. So emotionally involved into that language. So when you listen emotional involvement of other people, automatically you feel that language. You have to feel the language, then it will be easy. But what will happen now? We are feeling something and we are using some concept. So the concept, your ideas, your heart and soul, mind should be synchronized according to the concept. That can be possible by watching English movies and by watching TV shows. So that's very important. And the seventh tip is write regularly. So before going to bed, try to write at least 1 or 2 pages. So what had happened the entire day, from dawn to dusk. You might have faced many things. You might have done many things. So to put it all those things, what had happened from dawn to dusk. That means from the moment we wake after and going to bed, before going to bed. So write everything that is in the name of diary writing. So what will happen? And you will have a lot of use of words and the syntax and the grammatical. You can write error free. You can have some comment over the language. That's important. Learn the eighth step is try to learn idioms and phrasal verbs, because and if you want to speak like native speakers, so idiomatic language is very important and phrasal verbs are important. So that can be possible only by practice. So if you comment on idiomatic language, what will happen? No, you feel, and your slang, your pronunciation, your accent will be very apt to the native speakers. That can be possible by using idiomatic language also. And language will be flourished, and you can polish your language by using idiomatic expression. That's very advanced level. Have to practice it. And also the ninth step is practice with like-minded people, and practice wherever it may be, whether you're any place, any situation, try to grab the opportunity. And when the situation demands, try to talk with your colleagues near and dear, and try to grab the opportunity to talk something, and don't mind whether what other people are thinking. So all this affirmation that what we call that suppress your eyes. That is and don't fear, and don't think about the fear of failure, and don't think about the fear of grammar. Okay, so a lot of questions, because there is what we call phobia, the Anglophobia. So we have to try to come over by consistently developing consistent practice, and you can overcome all the hurdles. So this is one of the best technique. And also the last and but not least, that is the 10th tip, that is what we call get feedback. So what will happen when you are attending some groups, when you talk with other people, excellent people and teachers of English language, and after having some conversation with them, and try to ask them, get some feedback from your lecturers and excellent persons. What will happen? You can assessment yourself, so that you can improve, and you can develop yourself, because you have to push yourself. So nobody will help you. So you have to push yourself and try to talk something, and make something, make friendship with the English speaking people and native speakers. So that's very helpful. So in this way, if you use those 10 important steps in your day-to-day work of life, automatically you will be a fluent speaker. So that what I believe, and I practice like that, and need to practice like that, and don't think yourself is weak. Don't think what other people are thinking about you. Nobody will judge your language. Nobody will laugh at you. Nobody will market your language, and only you're the person. You're suppressing. You're making stoppage, breaking and shaking yourself. Nobody will just stop you. First, you have to determine to talk something. And when you're determined, nobody will stop you. And if you have some fear, if you're not determined, nothing will help you. So you're the only person that you make your language skill effectively, efficiently, effortlessly. So that can be possible. Consistent efforts and the consistent practice. And thank you for watching my